Explain. You say different stories that people tell you.
A lot of different stories. I can't really elaborate right now, but so many different stories that I hear about Jesus, so I just don't really have really much answers about Jesus.
So I'm gonna give you the best story of all. Christ was a black man according to the Bible.
That's right.
According to the Bible. And we'll read it for you. Give me that. Christ is a black man according to the Bible.
Book.
So what's the importance of knowing that Christ is a black man according to the Bible? Is you know that your people come from the same lineage. You know the importance of that is that if you look in the sky, when the sky crack and he come back, you ain't looking for this man. You ain't looking for a white man. What white man has ever came to save us?
Bring it out.
If they knew that, if white people knew that they were the biblical Jews, they knew that there's a way that they're supposed to move. The law said that they gotta be mindful of their actions. That when they deal with other people, they gotta treat people with respect. How come the Jewish people today know that we're in poverty, but pushes pornography, they push hip hop, homosexuality, they push breaking of households. We had industries go on. What's that? Before it closed down, Breakfast Club, and say, yeah, I know this is wrong. I know that me pushing music that calls for black people to kill their own is wrong, but I gotta feed my family. So what I'm gonna pick? I'm gonna pick morals or the wealth. He said, I'm gonna pick the wealth. What is that telling you? That the so-called Jewish people don't give a damn because they're not the Jews of the Bible. They're not the Jews of the Bible. I'm looking at a Jew right now.
That's right.
I'm looking at another Jew right now. You're looking at the Jews of the Bible. Christ was a black man. He was from the tribe of Judah. Jew is short for Judah. Jew is short for Judah. So if that's short for Judah, Christ a black man. The so-called blacks today are in poverty. Give me that in Romans 2:9, Revelation 2:9. The so-called black men are in poverty. The so-called black women are in poverty. The Hispanics and Native Americans are all in poverty. The same exact way. That's showing you what? The Bible is a real book, and you better pick it up. You better pick it up. We're not asking our brothers and sisters to read no more. We're telling them they should read for a reason. Read this.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
So Christ said, I know your works and your tribulations. Read.
And poverty.
Damn, he said your poverty. Who run the world right now? It's the so-called white man, right? On top of that, the Jewish man. Who America going to fight for right now? The so-called Jewish people. They're going to fight against the Palestinians who were there before the Jewish people. We got two people fighting over a land that's not theirs. They're fighting over your land.
That's right.
But because we love our sin, we can't go back home. The land don't allow people with sin to go back home. Why do you want to stay in America in poverty? Read. In tribulation. Read.
But thou art rich.
Christ said, but you're rich. You know why you're rich? Because the whole world was given to us. The whole world was given to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
But we love poverty. So what do you say? We love poverty. We love poverty. That's why we got people fighting for the Jewish people. We got people fighting for the Palestinians. Who fighting for the real Jews? Who fighting for the blacks in America?
Right.
Who fighting to get us out of the goddamn streets?
Right.
Who fighting for that? Who cares about us? The man you're looking at right now care about us. We're fighting for our people. We're fighting to wake up our minds.
She had a free,
right?
She had a free Palestine.
She had a free Palestine. But in this country, they put us on the bottom. They want to free a whole different country. Who the hell freeing blacks?
Bring it out.
I got friends, I got brothers, I got sisters who went to prison for selling weed. Selling weed. That shit legal now. It's legal. They went to prison for that. Who freed them? They still serving their term. They don't give a damn about us, but they push evil into our head. They push the evil of what? Sodomy. What's sodomy today? Homosexuality. They push that into our head. Why? Because they know if I can take the woman, any kind of way I can push the woman from the man, we good. We good. As long as I can separate the woman from the man, we good. Because we'll still do single parent households. We'll still have hatred for men. We got black women happy that the black man go to jail. You have a kid by a black man and he don't do what you want to do? What you do? Call 911, child support. He don't pay child support, or he go to jail. He loses his license. They make sure the black women are instructive. They institute the mindset that black women destroy the black man. Right? But why? Read.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Because they don't know they're the real Jews. There's a blasphemy, there's a lie of people saying they are the real Jews. When the real Jews, if you look at the word ghetto, it says a place where the Jews resort.
That's right.
Where they live at. The Jews live in the ghetto. The Jews live in the ghetto. They're not living in the Hiltons. They're not living in Hollywood. They're living in the ghetto. Why? Because of sin. Sin. Let me ask you a question. Do you practice lesbianism? Do you practice lesbianism? Do you sleep with the same sex? That, you know that's a sin, right? Are you proud of now knowing that's a sin? You know the judgment for sin is what? Yeah. Oh, so God loves the sinner and not the sinner. Give me that in Sirach. Yep.
Sirach 12:6.
Because that's not in the Bible. God never said that. So what your mom told you was false. But I'm your brother. I'm your brother, and I love you. I love you. I'm gonna tell you the damn truth.
That's right.
I'm gonna tell you the truth according to the Bible.
Teach.
Why? Because this is your salvation at hand. This is your future at hand. God has a problem with that. Right? Read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 6.
Read.
For the Most High hateth sinners.
It said the Most High hates sinners. God hates sinners. Right? Oh, we all sin. So that gives you liberty to sin, right? Right? Give me that. Give me that. Where it says God gave no liberty for men to sin. Right? No license. So God said he hates sinners. Right? We have to understand that. God hates sinners. Sister, as you're walking away, listen to this. God hates sinners. Read. So we got to understand, if God, it may look funny, but guess what happens? The Most High will put them to death. The Most High will put brothers and sisters to death that break his laws. You got it? And what we got to understand is while we're in sin, we're going to be in poverty. Did you walk up when I was reading Revelation, right? It said that tribulation and poverty, right?
Wait, what's Revelation again?
Revelation is the book of the last book of the Bible.
Like the last days?
The last what?
The last days?
The last book. The understanding that, hey, this is what's going to happen in the future, right? Read it. Read this. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Read this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 15 and verse 20. He hath commanded no man to do wickedly, neither have he given any man license to sin.
God gave no man a license to sin. What is sin? What is sin according to the Bible?
Like doing bad stuff?
Doing bad stuff. What you think? All right, it's important that we know, because as a people, we've been through this right here. I'll show you real quick. We've been through this. What's this? We've been through slavery. Our people walk through this. Now, we may not be going through this the same way. Because why? They took the yokes off our neck because our minds were destroyed as a people. Right. We're dependent on them for all things. So we got to know what sin is. Why? Because we are destroyed because of sin. Right? You got that? Read.
The book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law.
So it said, whoever commits sin, transgresseth also the law. Right? Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
For sin is the breaking of the law. Sin is breaking the law. Now, who was the Bible given to? Because our mindset is the Bible was given to everybody in the world. But that's not the Bible saying. Give me that, Psalm 78. Who was the Bible given to? Say with me, say with me. The Bible was given to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Those people you see on this sign, those ones that went through the captivity, those ones that went through slavery, those ones that were raped, robbed, pilgrims, those ones that were destroyed for a lack of knowledge of who they were and what they're supposed to do are the so-called black and Hispanic Native Americans.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.